Now, let's examine some considerations and best practices you should follow when designing a Metaverse experience. By the end of this section, you will be able to correlate your audience's preference to your training design, identify the key tools you can use to create a Metaverse learning experience, explain the importance of avatar customization, design a smooth onboarding experience for your audience in the Metaverse, identify the basic factors to ensure a good user experience for learners, and outline proper measures to ensure the safety of your learners. Designing a learner experience in the Metaverse is different from designing courses delivered as instructor-led training, virtual instructor-led training, or web-based training. When designing an experience for the Metaverse, you should consider audience preferences and make the design immersive. To design an immersive experience, it is necessary to use certain tools and consider aspects like customizing the avatar, onboarding learners smoothly, and giving a good user experience. Let's start with audience preference. The audience preferences form the base of all your design decisions. Anything and everything you do when designing your training experiences, you should keep your audience preferences at top. Next, evaluate how you can make the Metaverse experience more accessible, how you will deliver the training content, which digital assets you will need to develop, how realistic your design should be, how you will provide feedback, and how you will protect participant privacy. Let's examine each of these considerations, starting with audience. Knowing your audience well is the most important aspect while designing any learning experience. It is important to consider the preferences of your learners to create immersive and engaging experiences. All your design and development decisions should be based on what can make your training effective for your target audience. This requires that you have a solid understanding of your learners' preferred learning styles, design preferences, and any experiences they may have. The Metaverse is a great platform for social learning as it allows the learners to interact and collaborate in real time. Consider incorporating social learning activities and opportunities for learners to connect. Gamification can be a great way to engage your learners and make learning more fun. Consider integrating game-like elements such as points, badges, and rewards to encourage learners to complete activities and engage with content. By combining social learning and gamification, you can create a multiplayer gamification experience for the learners. While designing gamification in learning, you can refer to Richard Bartle's research on multiplayer online games and virtual worlds. In his research, he classified players of multiplayer games based on their preferred play styles. Different learners have different expectations and different approaches to dealing with a course. Some learners like to learn from their mistakes, while some learners do not like making a mistake, even in a learning environment. Depending on their approach, some learners act without reading any instructions, whereas some learners carefully read and follow the instructions. They have different levels of patience in dealing with the instructions. Now, even the learners who do not read any instructions expect to understand how things work. Such learners do take tutorials if they fail often, but some may lose interest in the process. So as an instructional designer or a course developer, make the learning experience seamless and the instructions clear. Program cues to direct learners in the right direction if they are interacting incorrectly. If your Metaverse training is led by a facilitator, they can also direct the learners. Let's learn a little more about Bartle's research next. According to Bartle's research, there are 4 main types of player personalities, namely killers, achievers, socializers, and explorers. Killers are the ones who enjoy competing against other players and strive to be the best. Such learners will be encouraged if they are presented with a leaderboard. They'd want to do better than other participants and lead the gamified activity. Achievers enjoy completing goals and tasks and strive to acquire in-game rewards and achievements. Such learners will be motivated to complete the training but also perform well in any gamified activities to earn rewards. Socializers enjoy interacting with other players and forming relationships within the game. Such learners will actively participate in group activities. Explorers enjoy discovering new areas and mechanics within the game. Such learners may lose track if they spend too much time exploring the environment. Hence, design environments and include elements that facilitate learning. Just like a home, keep the interiors clean in the metaverse. This will help learners to stay focused. Bartle's research on player personalities can be useful for instructional designers when considering the preferences of their learners and creating content that will appeal to each type of learner. So, the content that promotes a competitive and collaborative spirit within the teams will be enjoyed by killers and socializers, respectively. The achievers will enjoy getting rewarded. The explorers will enjoy only if they feel that they have explored something meaningful by collaborating and competing to get the rewards.